Good morning, Mom. Good morning, classmates. I am Mary Jane Marshall, together with Ishi Manalansan and Al Julius Manakmul, to discuss about the Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory. What is Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory? Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory is one of the most accepted explanations regarding the influence of social environments on human development. This theory believes that the environment you grow up, it affects every facet of your life. The Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory, from the word itself ecological, which means interactions of living things in their surrounding, believe that a person's development was affected by everything in their surrounding, including the way of thinking, the emotions we feel, and our preference in life or insights in life. Bronfenbrenners believe that a person's development was affected by everything in their surrounding. He divided the person's environment into 5 different levels: the microsystem, mesosystem, exosystem, macrosystem, and chronosystem. Also, the Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory was made up of 5 interrelated systems, which are the microsystem, mesosystem, ecosystem, macrosystem, and last but not the least is the chronosystem. The 5 interrelated system: microsystem, mesosystem, exosystem, macrosystem, chronosystem.
The Bronfenbrenner ecological model, microsystem. The Bronfenbrenner theory suggests that the microsystem is the smallest and most immediate environment in which children live. As such, the microsystem comprises the daily home, school or daycare, peer group, and community environment of the children. Interaction within the microsystem typically involve personal relationships with family members, classmates, teachers, and caregivers. How these groups or individuals interact with the children will affect how they grow. Similarly, how children react to the people in their microsystem will also influence how they treat the children in return. More nurturing and more supportive interaction and relationship will understandably foster their children's improved development.
Hi, my name is Ishi Manalansan, and I'm going to discuss about the model theory number 1 and 4, which is microsystem and macrosystem. So, let me discuss about the microsystem first. Microsystem is the smallest and immediate environment of the children. This is where the child spends more time and directly influences the child. It has something to do with the personal relationship like parents, siblings, caregiver, and teachers. So, for me, it is important that we look to the influence of these people to the child as well as the child's reaction to them, because nurturing, supportive environment will give a positive influence to the child's growth, while the abusive and dysfunctional environment of the child will give a negative or opposite effects to the child's growth. So, merong an example na si Bronfenbrenner's na negative effects of microsystem. Hindi naman siya ganun ka-negative, but ito, ipapaliwanag ko sa inyo. About dun sa dalawang magkapatid na, sige, magbibigay ako example. Kunwari mo, panganay and bunso. Parang sila ng microsystem. But sabi ni Bronfenbrenner's, ganito, hindi daw possible sa kanila yung same progress na mangyayari sa dalawa. Kumbaga, magkaibang progress yung mangyayari doon sa dalawang children kahit na pareho sila ng microsystem. Kasi nga ganito, sabi doon, even if twins, magkaiba din sila ng ugali, di ba? Magkaiba sila ng pananaw sa buhay. Kunwari mo, eto, iba pa rin interpretation doon sa sinabi mo na ganito, tapos eto rin isa mo kapatid, iba rin yung interpretation doon. Kumbaga, parang sila ng sitwasyon, pero hindi natin masasabi na pareho din sila ng iniisip na information about doon. Pareho sila ng na explanation about doon. Kung tatanungin mo sila sa isang problema, magkaiba din yung isasagot nila. Kasi nga, Doon sa dalawang magkapatid na yun, magkaiba din yung characteristic nila. So, ayun yung explanation about dun sa problem na binigay ni Bronfenbrenner.
The Bronfenbrenner Ecological Model, Mesosystem. The mesosystem encompasses the interaction of the different microsystem which children find themselves in. It is in essence a system of microsystem and as such involves linkage between home and school, between peer group and family, and between family and community. According to Bronfenbrenner's theory, if a child's parents are actively involved in the friendship of their child, for example, they invite their child's friends over to their house from time to time and spend time with them, then the child's development is affected positively through harmony and like-mindedness. However, if the child parents dislike their child peers and openly criticize them, then the child experience disequilibrium and conflicting emotion, which will likely lead to negative development. So, sabi dito sa mesosystem, nakikipag-interact yung bata sa naka-surround sa kanya, yung mga different microsystem para ma-develop niya o mahanap niya yung sarili niya. So, yung sa mesosystem, nag-involve dito yung between home and school, between peer group and family, between family and community. Tapos, sa example ko na lang dito yung yung family and peer group. Halimbawa, kapag yung magulang inimbita yung kaibigan ng anak niya, sa way na ganun, nade-develop o nagkakaroon ng positive development yung bata. Yung nagkakasundo-sundo, tapos nagiging open yung pag-iisip ng bata. Tapos, meron ding negative development yun. Kapag yung, minsan kasi sa mga magulang, yung kinikriticize niya yung mga kaibigan nung anak niya. Halimbawa, meron lang nakitang mali. Tapos, sasabihin, bad influence na. Tapos, makaka-experience yung bata na yung halo-halo emotion, tas ganun. Tas hindi siya makakapag-open sa magulang niya kasi ganun yung kagad iniisip na magulang niya, which will likely lead to negative development.
The Bronfenbrenner's ecological model, ecosystem. The ecosystem pertains to the linkages that may exist between two or more settings, one of which may not contain the developing children but affect them indirectly. Nonetheless, based on the findings of Bronfenbrenner's, people and places that children may not directly interact with may still have an impact on their lives. Such places and people may include the parents' workplace, extended family members, and the neighborhood the children live in. Ecosystem. It deals with the environment that are not directly experienced by the individual but are important environment. Yung hindi naman actively participated ang isang bata but it has a profound effect on a child's development. Example of Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory, ecosystem. For example, a father who is continually passed up for promotions by an indifferent boss at the workplace may take it out on his children and mistreat them at home. Given the fact that it is the child's parents' workplace, although a child never have any role on his or her parents' workplace, or in fact never even go there, but the events which occur in his or her parents' workplace do affect in a child's development.
The Bronfenbrenner ecological model, macrosystem. The macrosystem is the largest and most distant collection of people and places to the children that still have significant influence on them. This ecological system is composed of the children's cultural pattern and values, specifically their dominant beliefs and ideas, as well as political and economic system. Example of Bronfenbrenner ecological system theory, macrosystem. For example, children in war-torn areas will experience a different kind of development than a children in peaceful environment.
So the next one is macro system, which has something to do with the socio-economic status, wealth, and poverty. Dito na papasok yung children na na-expose sa larger group of people. May example dyan si Bronfenbrenner, ganito. A child who lives in a war-torn area will experience different development than a child who live in a peaceful environment. So, ganito explanation yan. Yung children na nakatira sa war-torn area, para sa akin, mas mataas yung progress and development niya. Kumbaga, aware na siya na may kaguluhan na mangyayari sa kanila, may anytime may war or anything na masamang mangyayari. So yung child na yon aware na siya. Kumbaga, dito naman sa may children na nakatira sa peaceful environment, kumbaga, ang inisip niya lang ay maglaro, wala siyang inisip na mangyayaring masama. So, parang sa akin, mabagal yung progress na mangyayari sa kanya. Hindi ganun kabilis kasi nga, hindi siya aware. Wala ko siyang alam na mangyayari masama sa kanya. Kaysa dun sa may batang nakatira dun sa may war-torn area. So, sabi nga, different development, diba? So, ayun, yung progress niya is mabilis. Samantalang dito, sa hindi nakaka-experience ng war, is medyo mabagal yung unti-unti yung progress na makukuha ng bata. So, ayun yung explanation ko about dun sa may example dun sa situation sa macro system.
The Bronfenbrenner Ecological Model, Chronosystem. The Bronfenbrenner theory suggests that the chronosystem adds the useful dimension of time, which demonstrate the influence of both change and constancy in the children's environments. The chronosystem may include a change in a family structure, address, parents, employment status, as well as immense society changes, such as economic cycle and wars. Sabi dito sa chronosystem, ayun yung mga pagbabago na at nagpapatuloy na nagaganap sa paglipas ng panahon o yung mga nakaka-impluwensya sa pag-unlad ng isang individual. Example, yung divorce, panalo sa loto, mga relokasyon, pagpasok sa paaralan, pag-asawa, pagre-retiro. Hinahambing din yun sa nakapaloob dun yung chronosystem, nandun na lahat yung ecosystem, mesosystem, tsaka macrosystem. Tapos, example nito, yung divorce. Dun sa divorce, kasi, kapag nag-divorce yung isang couple, halimbawa, nag-divorce, hindi lang yung couple yung maapektuhan, pati yung anak nila. Yung anak nila maapektuhan sa negative development. Halimbawa, siyempre napapabayaan yung bata kasi nag-divorce yung magulang. Yung bata, yung behavior niya, magiging yung hindi magiging stable, ganun. Parang, siyempre meron siya nakakasalamuhan na ibang bata na sabihin na natin na hindi naayon yung behavior, ganun. Hindi rin natututukan, parang ganun. Tapos, meron ding way na, halimbawa, meron siya nakasalamuha na kaya siyang iangat, ganun. Parang, minomotivate siya, ganun. Kaya, pero base dun sa research ko na, nakita ko, nagkakaroon ng negative effect yung kapag first year na divorce yung magulang. Siyempre, hindi lang yung couple yung magiging magkakaroon ng problema, pati yung bata. Kasi, siyempre hindi okay yung parents niya, tapos siya pa, o diba? Ayun, ganun.
And that's the end of our discussion. We hope that all of you understand the topic that we discussed today. Thank you and God bless us all.